Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, do we have any general announcements today? Health District programming is next week. It's Tuesday at 10 a.m. at the community room by the pool. And remind me which one that one is for, Sydney. This is the healthy eating one. So it'll be about an hour. So we're excited to partner with the Health District to bring some additional public programming, to the community. So that is next week. Also, our just so the community remembers, our signups for our 4th of July parade are open. We have about 23 entries into the parade as well, so we're always looking for more. Founders Fest, which is in September, is also open if any vendors are interested in participating in that as well. Anything else?
Blood drive tomorrow.
Blood drive is tomorrow. We still have some openings. Correct? Yes, that's what I saw on Facebook, I think.
I don't have anything else.
Anything else? Lisa, got anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Today we have a presentation from the Developmental Board of Disabilities. Chase?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chase Waits. I'm the Director of Communications and Community Engagement at the Delaware County Board of Developmental Disabilities. I'm here today, first off, to thank you all for allowing us to hold our annual block party and provider fair at North Orange Park last September. And I'm respectfully requesting your approval to allow us to do that again this year on September 4th this year, which is a Thursday, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. We'd love to use the parking lot as you did with the Founders Festival several years ago. It worked out really, really well for us. We also would like to request a waiver of fees and the use of the shelter house. We did not ask for the shelter house last year, and we had a little bit of a snafu with some people who had reserved it and then trying to drive through the block party while we were there with people. So we would love to have access to that for our use during the block party as well this year.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Me either.
So we, as of this summer, our universal changing station that is at the pool, which is right obviously at that same location, will be available. Would you be interested in utilizing that for the event, or would you be bringing in the mobile one?
We may bring the Momentum Refresh as well.
Okay.
I don't know that our schedule is 100% finalized for the year with that, because we are trying to use that at the Delaware County Fair as well.
Yeah.
But we may use that more for just awareness.
Okay.
We would still love to have the one that you have there.
Access to
and
that.
for awareness that that is an accessible availability, but then also to have the vehicle there too, just because
Okay.
we bring all these people in. We'd love them to see it.
Okay, so we would just have to figure out logistics of how, because the pool will be closed at that time.
Yeah, I think we would just have staff direct,
In any way that we can help with that,
Yeah.
certainly we're willing to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we would love to make sure that your population is aware, our residents in the township, that the universal changing station is up and running. And the whole summer, this is the first time it's been a whole long process. So Silas, thank you to you and the team for, you guys helped pay, they got it in, all that kind of stuff. So we're excited to be able to provide that for the community. So, yeah, excited to be able to have more of our DD families be able to use this pool this year. Yeah. Cool, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll pass a consent item to waive the fees for your event on September 4th, assuming the trustees are okay with that.
Yep.
Okay, great. And then, Orange Township will have a booth there, if that's okay. And, yeah, we'll look forward to it.
Yeah. I went last year and it was fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a good time.
Okay, thank you, Chase.
Okay.
Okay. So we have a consensus. Okay, so this May 18th through the 24th is National Public Works Week. So we have a proclamation that I get to read. But just from all of us trustees and elected officials and also staff up here, we love our public works guys. Super grateful for the work that everybody does for our township and the residents, keeping our roads repaired and clear when we need to drive on them. So thank you guys for everything that you do. So I will read this. Whereas public works professionals focus on infrastructure, facilities, and services that are of vital importance to sustainable and resilient communities and to public health, high quality of life, and well-being of the people of Orange Township. And whereas these infrastructure, facilities, and services could not be provided without the dedicated efforts of public works professionals who are engineers, managers, and employees at all levels of government and the private sector, who are responsible for rebuilding, improving, and protecting our nation's transportation, water supply, water treatment, and solid waste systems, public buildings, and other structures and facilities essential for our citizens. And whereas it is in the public interest for the citizens, civic leaders, and children in Orange Township to gain knowledge of and maintain an ongoing interest and understanding of the importance of public works and public works programs in their respective communities. And whereas the year 2025 marks the 65th annual National Public Works Week, sponsored by the American Public Works Association, be it now resolved that we, Orange Township Board of Trustees, do hereby designate the week of May 18th through 24th, 2025 as National Public Works Week. We urge all citizens to join with representatives of the American Public Works Association and government agencies in activities, events, and ceremonies designed to pay tribute to our public works professionals, engineers, managers, and employees, and to recognize the substantial contributions they make by protecting our national health, safety, and advancing quality of life for all.
Second.
Okay. Do we have any public comment? Seeing none. Okay, do we have any agenda changes?
I do have two, so under consent, I would like to add, it's a national pavement analysis. This is a software that projects road conditions for, I believe, the next 5 years, 3 to 5 years. So this will really help us paint a better story for our levies discussion later on this year. And that's a total at $16,950. And then this second item under operations report, to add a new hire for our seasonal public works laborer.
And the National Pavement Analysis, that's the consultant that we're utilizing to help grade our roads, is that correct, Silas?
Sorry, I was writing stuff down.
Sorry. The National Pavement Analysis, is that the consultant that we're utilizing to help grade our roads?
They'll be doing our
Okay.
pavement condition ratings.
Gotcha.
Helping us with projected costs for the foreseeable future here, and help us better budget for whatever we need to do.
Okay. All right. Any questions on our consent agenda?
I have none.
Okay. Okay. I make a motion to approve in the matter of regarding the approving the consent agenda for the regular meeting held on May 7th, 2025. Resolution 25-129, approving the electronic record of the proceedings from the regular trustee meeting held on April 16th, 2025, and the zoning hearing ZON 25-01, Stugatz Italian Sausage, held on April 16th, 2025, and Resolution 25-130, approving purchase orders, then and now purchase orders, and blanket purchase orders as listed.
Second.
Roll call. Trustee Knapp?
Yes.
Trustee Faust?
Yes. Okay, our development and zoning report. Mr. Duffy?
Good afternoon, trustees. I have a few meetings to report to you, first of which is the zoning commission meeting scheduled for next Tuesday, May 13th at 6:30 p.m. There is one agenda item on that evening's agenda, that is the amendment request for the planned elderly residential district there on South Old State, next to the current assisted living facility. We also have a Board of Zoning Appeals meeting scheduled for next week, Thursday, May 15th at 6 p.m. There are two agenda items on that evening's agenda. The first is front setback variance in Evans Farm on Maple Drive. The second is a continued case from the previous month, a conditional use and variance for a proposed electronic monument sign for McDonald's on Artesian Run. Then we do have one zoning hearing scheduled with the Township Trustee Board. That is Wednesday, May 21st for the Stugatz Italian Sausage, continued from April 16th. So that's May 21st at 5 p.m. And then the next zoning commission meeting that we have scheduled is Tuesday, June 17th. That is to continue our discussion of the zoning code rewrite, when we will be presenting revisions to the draft code to them at that point. The only other item on the zoning report is the tabled proposed dispensary on East Powell Road. I have no updates for that at this time.
So for the Stugatz one, were they gonna give us additional information?
I'm sorry, which
Sorry, the Stugatz zoning hearing, were they gonna give us some additional information?
I think that's still to be determined. So they're hosting an open house with their neighbors actually tomorrow at the community room.
Okay.
So I think they're going to take any feedback that they get from that and may incorporate that into future revisions.
Okay, and then the McDonald's sign, I didn't get a chance to listen to that BZA. Were they providing additional information for them, or?
We are still unclear on that.
Oh, okay. Right.
What
Okay.
time is that open house tomorrow for the one they're holding? Do you
I believe
remember?
it's 4 to 6 at the community room. It may be 5 to 7. It's not a township event.
But it's like a open house versus like a sit-down, like start and end time thing?
I believe that's the
Okay.
intention, yes.
Okay. He had sent us an email, so I can dig through the email and try and figure that out.
Yeah,
But I
it was a
don't-
while ago.
Yeah, I don't know when that is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's been working really hard to contact different people in the school district and stuff.
Oh, okay, good.
So trying to get everyone on board.
Awesome. Cool. Anything else zoning related? No. Okay. Thank you.
We will
Oh,
have
yes.
legal counsel present for the Stugatz meeting.
Oh, great.
This next, or 2 weeks from now, so.
Okay. Thanks.
Sorry, I
Oh,
think one of the
Robin? microphones
microphones is down.
Robin, and you said that, so the changes to that John Wick's, John Wick's,
Yes, the nursing home, the senior living, sorry.
yeah, the senior living, so that was, the changes were too substantial to make it, it was
Correct.
considered,
After
right?
checking with legal counsel, it was something that requires a development plan change that is approved by the Board of Trustees.
It's, okay, all right.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. All right. We have some operations. Silas.
Let's operate. All right. So, I'll try to pair these together the best I can for everybody. First thing is, we've been going through reviews of resumes for our seasonal positions. Kudos to Mr. Kremnitzer and our staff that's been helping with his interviews. Would like to make a recommendation to appoint Derek Zimmers to our seasonal parks maintenance and facilities position, and for Kyle Kaplinger to our public works seasonal positions. Those positions roughly last 120 days. They are full-time just for the summertime, and excited to make that recommendation and bring these to you guys on board. We have 2 projects that are brewing as well, so you'll see 2 agreements for those, both with McDaniels Construction Corp. One for the East Orange Road Trail improvements. That is the section of trail east of the Preservation Parks area in Orange Friends Church, but just up to Bale Canyon. That stretch of trail has become a little bit of a problem and needs resurfaced, so that'll be the first agreement that you see. The second agreement you see with McDaniels is for the Corner Pond Trail, what we're calling it here, out there at the corner of South Old State and East Orange Road. There's an unimproved trail out there. It's having some erosion issues and some other issues. We are going to resurface that in June. So I'd like to get those contracts approved as well. And also have a OPWC agreement, an REA standard we do every year. This OPWC agreement is worked on by the Delaware County Engineers Office. So the REA is just to authorize that to go forward and let the county engineers apply for the grant on our behalf for Bale Canyon Phase 3, which in theory would then begin construction hopefully next year, if that grant comes through.
But that grant is only about $500,000, and it's a multi-million-dollar chunk. Is that
Correct.
correct? Sorry to
Correct.
burst into
Yep.
this bubble. Okay. So we just need a couple $1 million to be able to.
Yep, yeah.
Cool.
See it anywhere else?
Anybody have any, feel free to pass it along.
I mean,
Okay.
But it is great that we've been able to
Yeah,
get
it's
it each
fantastic.
year, so.
And we're grateful that the state passed the levy
Yes,
for,
issue 2
to
passed,
continue to
yeah.
have that bucket of money for townships to be able to utilize,
Yes.
townships and I'm sure other people as well. So thank you to our residents of the state. Okay, do we have any questions about operations stuff?
I have none.
I read the resumes of the new gentlemen who are joining us, our part-time guys, and we're excited to have them part of the team. Okay. All right, I make a motion to approve Resolution 25-131, appointment of Derek Zimmers to the Seasonal Parks Maintenance and Facilities Laborer position.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Nap?
Yes.
And Trustee Faust?
Yes. Make a motion to approve Resolution 25-132, approving and authorizing the Director of Operations to accept an agreement with McDaniels Construction, Inc. for East Orange Road trail improvements and authorizing the issuance of purchase orders totaling the amount of $98,319.57.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Nap?
Yes.
Trustee Faust?
Yes. Make a motion to approve Resolution 25, oh wait, hold on, I lost one. There you go. 25-133, approving and authorizing the Director of Operations to accept an agreement with McDaniels Construction Corp., Inc. for Orange Road Pond Trail improvements and authorizing the issuance of purchase orders totaling in the amount of $152,984.43.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Nap?
Yes.
Trustee Faust?
Yes. Make a motion to approve Resolution 25-135, appointment of Kyle Kaplinger to the Seasonal Public Works Laborer position.
Miss one.
I think we missed 134.
Darn it. Going back, make a motion to approve Resolution 25-134, authorizing Township Administrator execution of a request for engineering assistance with the Delaware County Engineers Office regarding an OPWC funding application for Bale Canyon Phase 3.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Nap?
Yes.
Trustee Faust?
Yes. Again, I make a motion to approve Resolution 25-135, appointment of Kyle Kaplinger to the Seasonal Public Works Laborer position.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Nap?
Yes.
Trustee Faust?
Yes. Okay, sorry. Fire report. You got anything, Chief? Nothing. Thank you for joining us at the meeting. Fiscal Officer, Mrs. Batten.
Good afternoon, Board. I just have one item on the agenda, and it's basically just to memorialize the salary increases that were given to all of the employee staff that is not contract, under a union contract. After sitting and reviewing with audit staff, they asked that we submit some type of exhibit to go along with your trustee minutes. So if you look at what is presented, that is exactly what you guys approved in December. It's just basically, it gives the employee's name, their position, and their new amount.
So rather than saying everybody gets an X percent raise, we
Yes.
line it out by person?
Yes.
Okay, and a number.
Yes, so, and then moving forward, obviously 25 and on, or excuse me, 26 and on, all raises will be presented in this manner.
In this manner, okay.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Any
And
questions?
that's all for fiscal.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Trustee Knapp. I'm sorry, Trustee Knapp. You're not allowed to say anything.
Yeah, I don't have any questions. It makes total sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then every year, you would pass the new resolution. That way,
Yes.
they don't have to go back and try to
Yeah, it'll
calculate
be-
3% every year
Yeah.
from 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's something I brought from another entity.
Well, none of us really picked up on it, so.
Yeah.
We,
Yeah, they're like, well, where is your nice exhibit? And I'm like, well, it doesn't exist.
now we have.
Now it does. So now it does.
Yeah, it
Right.
makes sense.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's why we do audits, so we make sure we're doing things properly. It's fine. Make a motion to approve Resolution 25-136 to amend Resolution 24-361, approval of 2025 wage rate increase.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Knapp?
Yes.
Trustee Faust?
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, trustees.
Thank you. Administration report, Michelle?
Yes, I just have one item, and this is in regards to a request that you guys made last meeting in regards to ordering bricks for our last two grand marshals. So just working with legal on the formality, they suggested passing this resolution in front of you, and we will go ahead and order the bricks for our Veterans Memorial site.
Awesome. Thanks for
Great.
suggesting that, Lisa. That was
Sure.
your idea. It's great,
That's a
so,
good idea.
yeah.
That's all I have today.
Okay. Any questions about that? Okay. Make a motion to approve Resolution 25-137, approve and authorize the expenses of a Veterans Memorial brick for Ferdinand Garcia and Lawrence Beckwith, who served or will serve as Grand Marshal at our Orange Township 4th of July Parade event.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Knapp?
Yes.
Trustee Faust?
Yes. Anything else?
That's it. Short and sweet today.
Okay. Anything else? All right. I make a motion to approve Resolution 25-138, meeting adjourned.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Nab?
Yes?
Trustee Faust?
Yes. Meeting adjourned.